much. I'm dead. Getting my dog all ready. And, oh man. Oh, wait. Oh! I killed her! Disco Elysium. And I died. We need something to take a break.
What the fuck?
Oh, look. What the fuck? What I was just playing. Oh my god. I need. Get the fuck off my boat. Okay. Uh-oh. Fishing is still up, I believe. Fishing works. Yep. Okay. Now I'll just get into being a detective. All right. I think, let's see. I haven't played this in a while. I think we were investigating this body, which we still haven't taken down. Did we finish talking to her? I don't see an option to talk to her anymore. And what is this? There you go. What's this? Oh, okay. These are just the street signs. Alright, I'm making notes on this on my map. And I'm just gonna try again. Oh yeah, there we are.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You're on a boat! Look at me, you're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
I wonder how this plays with the mouse and keyboard. Let me try it. Not a lot of people on boats are there. Does she have a name? Do you have a license for this? I think I... let's see. She looks at the dark green. Why is it? Yeah.
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Really? Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Continue.
Technically, the neighboring Ozon and Fas Alamer island groups are archipelagos, while La Caillou, by contrast, is a single fertile landmass, the fourth largest island in the world. It is not an archipelago.
So yeah, it's an island. Alright, wait. Oh, here we go.
Okay, if you want to get technical, the point is we're all
Gained
on
experience.
islands here, and sail is still the most expedient way to get from one island to another, especially when you're in a hurry to resolve a strike.
A strike. So wait, I thought I was one. Alright, so still I haven't seen anyone else here about understood about this boat of yours.
She nods attentively.
Not a lot of people on boats. Does she have a name? The boat?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Sloop. Okay. How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Eel's hips. Nice. Continue.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Sarcasm there, Kitsuragi. Thanks. How about a license for the boat?
Officer, I assure you, I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles.
Perception. Okay.
Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly Fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
License is spelled different. Alright.
Good.
Okay. To drink it on your thermal cup. How about we talk about more than what's
What
your
would
boat?
you like to know?
Oh wait, sorry. Not more in the
Good.
boat. Sorry. Let me see it. Tell me about Wood Pines. What do you do?
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
Really?
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
What do they do?
Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
Okay. Okay.
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
Who are in those Indo-tribes?
LUM, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
Why, thank you.
How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
That's supposed to be a big time. Numbers like that mean nothing. The money I owe is so much less than that. Haha. Wow. Oh, that's it?
And to think, there are years when the group books losses in the billions. Wild Pines employs 72,000 people, all of whom have families that depend on their salaries. It is a tremendous responsibility.
Alright, where do you get all these billions?
As an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Easterlers 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lormentang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
Sorry, boo-boo. Sorry, Scotty. I was just pouring my hot chocolate. All right. So we know that it's taken everything from some place to build it. Where does it get all these buildings? It probably helps to start out with a royal monopoly, right? What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
You don't keep it moving. The workers do. The company is nothing without them, right? That's all I need. Let's try this. 8% of all cargo in the world. That's quite the endeavor.
There are no minor cogs in the system.
Oh, I
Each
failed?
terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What if I want to hear about
We
trade
have
secrets?
to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade and Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
The octopus that straddles Revachon. The Emergencies Act is the cornerstone of post-war Revachon, inseparable from the world it created.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, just doing a quick check here. Make sure. Everything here is working. Alright. An octopus, no. How do I repeal it then? Wouldn't you want to disturb an octopus? Let's see.
Why? by throwing off half a century of foreign domination under the Coalition. Unfortunately for you, the Coalition also leases you the right to police West Revachol.
Oh, you know what? I had me thinking I should wear my my detective mustache. All right, let's go.
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot, in other words.
Yeah, leave it
But
alone.
I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
Yeah, what is your role precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
All right.
And how are the talks going?
All right, Kitsuragi, you saying something?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Wait, she just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Reaction speed. Let's go.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
What's the behemoth?
What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organization now. Yes, I believe there is a connection. But that's a subject for later.
Why later? How were the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
Really?
And when did you first arrive?
Yeah, lady.
I arrived 3 weeks ago.
Messier.
Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
Yeah, you're like 3 months late.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
I see. Okay.
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
And what happened to this gourmand?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
Yeah, how did he put it?
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Okay, then what were their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
Yeah. Yeah, over-aggressive commie posturing. Seems like they have no idea about business. Okay.
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker, a member of the board.
Let's see. How about... What does that mean?
It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what? About anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
I mean, for me at least, that kind of sounds like a lot of bureaucracy again, because like you need 2,200 people to sign off on a yes on something. Like somebody scratches their nose, or somebody's like they're using the shitter and they're like they needed buy toilet paper. The brand of toilet paper needs to be decided by 2,200 people.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
Oh, let's see. This is some interesting choices here. That's pretty funny, I have to admit. The workers can't be kings. The king is the king. The king is dead. Long live workers. I mean, you still need to... I mean, I need to understand what king means, because king can be someone who's just doing all the deciding, but at the same time, you need someone who's a head that will represent the people without having each and every individual person weighing in on a subject, you know? So the 2 and 3 I don't really agree to. What are you gonna do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position. A hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Okay.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The
Bowyer?
one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Call me tomorrow. Yo no sé mañana.
This checks out.
Okay.
No, wait. The chief negotiator heard it from a man at the gates. Surely the Wild Pines Group has more effective channels of information. After all, 2,200 people are on strike. This is a big deal for them.
All right. Tell me about the union boss, Mr. Clare.
Claire is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
He can't be that bad.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Okay, so now you got Everett and Edgar. There are two of them?
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Okay, that doesn't seem right. Shouldn't it be a vote?
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
Okay, what about the union itself outside the brothers Claire?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal
Débardeurs.
institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
Right?
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would
Yeah, you are.
say the Débardeurs Union is...
Should I have a no opinion? I mean, at this point that I can tell, they're a socialist mob.
Thank you for being candid. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the wolf always hungers.
I mean, as a socialist mob, they're only reacting and organizing due to what they're been given. So unfairness is going to be met with unfairness. Yeah, you said something happened in the elections.
You asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
This forewoman, her name?
Yeah, her name.
Downright
No.
Haunting, if you ask
Oh
me.
no! Go
The
back!
woman suspected foul play.
Fuck.
But what could they do? It was a union matter.
This happens when I use the damn mouse.
The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
I'm glad you asked. There was a...
Disappeared?
Yes.
This forewoman, her name?
Yeah, her name.
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence. Holly. I don't even know if it's a sir or given name. And I don't have access to the union's files.
Some kind of extortion, maybe.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Okay, let's change the topic.
Of course. How else can I help?
What can you tell me about the lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
The information I'm to share with you. Okay, so I have a secret task complete. Interview the Wild Pines rep. And I have a level up.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Why don't you tell them my name, dude?
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
I had a wild night. There you go. Yeah, remember when my partner told you I had recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world is... yes. She doesn't need to know everything. What am I leveling here? Oh, I can't level up authority. Rhetoric. Conceptualization. My authority is shit. Play the puppet. Can I level that up? Ooh, suggestion. No, endurance. Okay. Well, that's enough. Accept changes and close. Yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
Really? She was a paved it. Alright, let's say I could have eaten it for all I know.
Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond.
Good.
I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
Right? I agree with you. Can't fake it.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Mm-hmm. Love me.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Really?
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
I just got this skill of suggestion. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's too low. I'll find some way. I'll find it somehow. Let's talk about something else.
Of course. But before we do, officers, let me be perfectly clear.
Yeah, be clear.
The situation is extremely volatile. The sooner we can speak about this lynching business, the better for all of us.
Well, volatile, yes, because somebody died. I mean, you can't tell me twice about that one. All right. Are you getting my audio through the game? I just want to make sure. I might increase it up a bit. I'm always told I'm too loud. All right, let's see. You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in.
This reality.
Yeah, come on.
Yes, reality is your side case.
I'm dramatic.
An experimental side case. No time to explain. Just give me the lowdown. Actually, now is not a good time. No. Let's see. It's related to. It's kind of. Yeah, I'm conducting a personal investigation to a world I find myself in.
Truly curious. A sort of philosopher detective.
I would take that. I would take that title. Yeah, my theory is that this inquiry into the nature of reality will ultimately converge with our murder investigation. They are really one and the same.
Are they now?
Yeah, because Kitsuragi, you know, keep your skepticism to yourself.
Synthesis. I'll assist you however I can then.
Thank you.
All right, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Begin with the first. Okay. Let's see. This is too low. Too low. Where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
Baby. Okay. I get what she's telling me. Because I'm starting from scratch. What is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock.
Okay. Tell me everything you know.
The excuse for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten
Really?
even. Shelled to smithereens during the revolution.
Okay.
It has its charms, just not this time of year.
You mentioned the sea. What sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's
a
the
bay?
Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Okay. Are we near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean, the world's largest body of water, the Insulindic.
Known to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues, the Blue Immensities.
What's the name of this island?
Caillou, as you already know.
Yes, I know.
Imagine a pebble. A smoothed over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the river Esperance. We're in the delta of this river on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
Now. Okay, that's Martinez. What's Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city is Revachol?
Great kind.
What makes Revachol
History
great?
Detective. They built this city to resolve
They built this city.
our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Okay, who built this city?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Semenine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
Seamen? Okay. When was Revachol built?
In the DeLorean century.
Back to the Future,
Years
DeLorean?
ago.
Alright. And why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Really? Why here?
We're standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
So we're in an unimportant place of we're in an unimportant part of an important place. Really?
I think it's fair to say so. Martinez is about
Yeah, she points across the water where the skyscrapers rise.
A collection of tall ghosts behind the water vapor, light reflecting off their glass windows.
Okay.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the Bank of the World building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Here, Fanny. Let me look at the sea.
Silence. She lowers her hand.
Next.
The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time. There is no recognition.
Shivers.
The immensity of the sea and the cold radiating.
Okay. Nicole, let's see. Where are we? I don't know any of this. Say nothing. Observe the large body of water swelling cold.
She
Yes.
observes your eyes scanning the horizon, then breaks the silence. Slowly. This is one thought you need to complete.
Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember
This has been informative. Thank you. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask about even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Monsieur will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Why are you speaking on her behalf, Kasagi?
absolutely. My commitment here is long term.
But won't I be okay? Fine. You're right, Lieutenant. I'll continue later.
It's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Better not to eat all your candy at once, but I like candy.
I'm always at your service.
What time? Let's see. What times are these?
These are unimportant times, Detective. You and I were born after the dust had settled. 1,000th of a second too late.
Okay. Too late for what?
For the big time.
The big time? And what's the big time?
The revolution.
The revolution, she says. Huh. And what is this revolution I keep hearing about?
It's quite easy. Every 100 years or so, our species gets together to decide what's next, who gets shot in the head, and who gets the mineral rights. It's a real
Kerfluffle. All right, would you say it was a bunch of who got shot in the head? Yes, who got shot in the head then?
Those would be the communists.
Really?
Generally speaking, 40 million people got shot in the head during the World Revolution. But the communists, they all got shot in the head.
Okay.
Oh, and the
anarchists.
too. They shot them well.
And they.
So well, one forgets they even existed.
She likes the totality of it.
So so to appeal to her, you could say they got totally shot in the head.
Indeed. They piled them in mass graves in Ozon. And, well, that's the last anyone heard of those people.
Did the communists and the anarchists shoot back?
Did they ever? Before they got shot themselves, they shot 2 million people.
Truly a kerfuffle.
Yeah, it was a kerfuffle, all right.
Yes, the Insulindian deluge, they call it.
Anyone else get shot in the head on the opposing side?
Oh, lots of people. Even the king got shot in the head.
What?
Thrown
Everybody's
into
getting
the
shot in the head.
Or drowned. Accounts differ. It was unceremonious. Just as well, he wasn't actually the king. Just that he's the real king had a long and productive life as a venture capitalist in Grad. Yes, King Guillaume had a nose for bad PR. He ran before it. What is the expression? Went down? Anyway, Gil got out alive and his nephew Frisell got shot in his place.
Nice.
Him and tens of thousands of his
Runner.
wonderfully fascist kingsmen. It was a wild time.
Okay. And who got the mineral rights?
The liberals got the mineral rights. And by mineral rights, I mean everything.
Okay, and by liberals you mean...
Liberals are usually middle-class people, Detective. Or the remaining gentry. The beneficiaries of the pre-revolutionary
Arrangement, okay.
Some were rich enough to stay with the Constitution, with monarchy. Big mistake. Others bet on the revolution. They were called the ultras, or ultra-liberals.
Ultra-liberals.
They fared well.
How did the liberals win it all?
They didn't win so much as survive. We were the last ones standing when the war ended. Everyone else got shot in the head, remember?
Mm-hmm.
She's one of them. Of course.
If everyone got shot, and when you say we, oh yeah, she's liberal. If everyone else got shot, who was there to surrender to?
The foreign intervention. The coalition. Those people really took the mineral rights.
But wait, you said the coalition, the foreign intervention. Wait, you just said the liberals already took everything, yeah.
The liberals took everything that wasn't nailed to the ground.
And the coalition took the ground.
The ocean, the laws, and the people.
Who are the
The
coalition?
coalition of nations. Grad, Mesk, Vesper, Messina, Oranje, and Sur-la-Clay. The armed center of the world. They landed here and ended the revolution. It was the moralist thing to do.
Moralist?
The moralists believe in keeping everything exactly the way it is. They believe in mineral rights, and not shooting people in the head. At least not in the same manner and volume as the others do. They are the long-standing provisional rulers of Revachol now, the coalition government.
You don't say.
This is their zone of control. They embolden the RCM with crumbs of the same law they took. Technically speaking, you are a moralist.
Am I now?
The color of moralism is blue. The official motto of Moral Intern, or Moralist International, is a blue forget-me-not, a piece of grey sky. Unofficial. For a moment, there was hope.
Not just technically present. For a moment there was hope. If always picking the option that doesn't commit to anything, then hell yes I am, and also not.
An
Okay.
almost endearingly moralist Understandable. It must be hard to take a moderate approach to head shooting in your line of work.
Would you say it was a bunch of apes stuck? Okay, let's see. When was this kerfuffle?
Turn of the century revolution? Don't answer it. It's a trick question.
You mean it's still going on?
The revolution began in '02 on the Isla of Grad, though by the end, nearly the whole world had gotten involved.
And who started it?
It wasn't a who, but a what. A pandemic of Zarat, a particularly virulent prion disease, which the authorities in
Zarat.
Grad proved unable to contain. Then Mazel came
Zarat.
along and overthrew the government.
And what did this Zarat do?
It made people overthrow their governments.
Wow, really?
Of course not.
Okay.
It's a highly infectious microorganism that destroyed brain tissue.
Right, brain
The
tissue.
actual causes of the revolution were material. The pandemic only provided the spark.
It was a funny time in history. They discovered transistors and rock music, but they didn't know anything about prions. Nobody did.
Okay, then where did it spread from there?
From Revachol and Grad? Not far. The world managed to cauterize itself. Mazov's government was overthrown in '08, and the coalition crushed the Revachol commune 2 years later. It was the end.
And what came next?
Why? You and I, officer. Our lives in the zone of control.
And the zone of control?
A city-state divided into free market zones under the everlasting interregnum of the Coalition of Nations. And you, of course, the citizens' militia.
So the zone of control. Coalition, the Coalition of Nations, and then the citizens of militia.
The
Big
zone of
business
control
and
is
government.
the third incarnation of Revachol, after the failure of the suzerain and the commune.
What happened in the rest of the world?
Modernity. They
Modernity.
developed the marvels of the inter-eastlery communication, telematic milieus, radiation, colored
Radiation.
plastics. Meanwhile, in Revachol West, the aftermath continues for the 5th decade.
51 minus 8 equals 43.
So you're saying it's been like this for 43 years?
Time flies.
What have we been doing all this time?
The 20s saw a decade of urban war, west of the river leveled, offshore platforms in flames. Still, it's regarded as an improvement on what came before. '08 to '19 was simply hell.
And after that?
The 30s? Things settled down in the 30s. Revachol East transformed itself into the world's largest tax haven, with the international community's blessing. For the first time in a long time, it seemed like things were going somewhere.
Okay. Where were they?
No. It was a market mirage fueled by cocaine and quantitative easing. The 40s dispelled it like a cold splash. An Isla-wide hangover, you might say. And here we are. Welcome to reality, baby.
Task complete, reality lowdown. Getting 70 experience.
For her
Baby.
to be where she is, Wild Pines Group must have picked the right side.
So which side was Wild Pines Group on?
They picked the winning side. That's why they're here, and others are not.
Really? They chose wisely, or let's go with that.
Perhaps it wouldn't have turned out that way had I been in charge.
You
I might
don't
press on the
say.
king and let the pines to doom.
You would have sided with the king.
I would have sided with the cannons. If you'd seen the calibers of the things, you might have too.
Really?
It's better I was born when I was. 10 of the 14 Indo tribes got it wrong. Feld, Kupri, Tricentennial. So I suppose I would have been in good company.
And what would you have done differently?
Good question. What would
Yeah.
you have done differently?
Well, you didn't answer mine. Let's see. I would have sought a medical solution. Sounds like drove those people mad. I would have killed more than 400 million if that what it took. I would have positioned myself very precise. I would have made it out with the more neural rights. Let's see. Maybe I would have sought medical solution.
So a quarter of humanity simply lost their minds. And how would you stop a prion, a complex folding protein, unlife, with a technology 50 years ago?
Hygiene, modest social care, and perhaps a little research program. Liquidate the rabid prion infested dogs who want to kill everyone with cleansing artillery fire. This is funny. With privatized healthcare and a work ethic that does not turn your brain into sponge tissue. Okay, maybe it's impossible. What happened had to happen, always will. Yeah, let's go with some modest social care.
Good hygiene. Really. A very moderate solution to an extreme problem.
Yeah.
Those sort of half measures that doomed the authorities in Grad.
Really?
When they failed to step up, Marzov and his party stepped in. In this particular case, maybe a more robust state response might have been appropriate.
Okay. And then what?
Opinions expressed here do not reflect the official position of the RCM.
Of course not. Thank you for your conjecture, Kitsuragi.
And what is your official position, Lieutenant?
My position, ma'am? My parents got ripped to shreds in the revolution. I would have gone the same way. I was saved by being 2 years old. That's my position. The abattoir.
Understandable.
Okay, alright, then alright, that's enough about
They
that
are what they
times.
are. Who knows? An afterbloom may yet come. Anyway, enough sentimentality. Is there anything else you want to know?
Of course. There's plenty to know, because
Not
there's
so
plenty
far.
experience
Who
to
is she
go.
in all this? Ask her who she is. She owes you an answer.
Let's see. I want to know what I want to know what you are. Yeah, what are you?
I am the vilest of the vile.
You are,
A
huh?
traitor. A devourer of nations and infants.
Mm-hmm.
I am an ultra.
You're ultra liberal.
She raises the corner of her mouth, smirking, revealing a canine.
Cool. I liberate pretty hard myself. Yeah, I don't understand what's so vile about that.
You heard. I am a nether creature of the Forbidden Swamp. One of those who pushed the king under a shit wagon and betrayed the revolution.
Well, it sounds like you used the king as a puppet.
I can see you thought I'd gone extinct. No sane person identifies as an ultra-liberal anymore. Not in broad daylight. You're a centrist at heart. A real moralist. Tell me, now that I've uncoiled myself, do you find me frightening?
Yeah, you know what? I forgive you, but only because you're charming.
A devil, who being of great charm and guile, sneaketh into the homes of the godly.
That dialect is Ubisunt. You
Ubisant.
recognize the quote from somewhere. A play written way back in the Franco-Nigerian century.
Really? And oh wait, do I wait, and persuades them to addict themselves to his sauce? Wait. Who? Wait. You, being of great, sneaketh into the homes of the who and persuades them to addict themselves to this. Oh yeah.
Maybe you remember more than you let on. Despite whatever brain damage the alcohol may have inflicted.
Yes, vile devil.
I hope so. I hope we are able to continue as friends despite my scaly bulk. And the insanity, bloodshed, and transfer of wealth that took place here. It was not the plan all along.
Understood.
When the dust settled, the Liberals were the only ones left to clean up the mess. By virtue of their survival, they were handed enormous power to shape the future. This was all our last generation managed.
Would you have done something differently? Or did I ask that already? I know I said that. Let's try that.
With due respect to our overlords, the eternal caretaker government that keeps Martinaise a monument to the efficacy of its artillery. I would not have relinquished sovereignty to the Coalition. Not here in Martinaise, and not in the Stella Maris or Delta Beachheads either. If not for my own sake.
Okay.
She realizes her small, cold fists are clenched. She loosens them.
Composure.
Then for my daughters. We had an obligation to defend our sovereignty. We should have burned the whole Isola down rather than let them have it.
Would you? Really? Okay. Well, let's go with you have daughters?
Yes. Whatever else I am, I'm also a mother and a wife.
Oh, your wife.
We return to reality.
And what is this?
A bird? A sphenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions?
Man, what is this place here? Keep guessing.
Some sort of krill hunter? No, wait. You're an ancient ruin. A symbol of hubris and decay. Half submerged in some salty sea.
Yeah, you're saying I'm ruined.
Of course you're not, my dear. I'm just terrible at guessing games.
Okay. Man, what in this place here?
Ah. This is the pier of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A, where the tenants have been kind enough to rent me a slot.
Really?
Or two.
What is the Rue de Saint-Céline 33A? Is the avenue?
A pre-revolutionary tenement.
New
Old
skill point.
buildings are called tenements, you see. And new buildings, bâtiments. After les bâtiments nouveaux. But 33A and 33B are not nouveaux. They're old.
Okay.
This one used to be 8 to 10
Nouveau.
stories tall. A real high-rise by the standards of the last century. Built to mirror the skyscrapers across the bay in the Delta. That was before the war, of course.
Who lived in them?
Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real estate, before the cannons lopped 4 or 5 stories off. Splat, splat.
Oh, there she goes. From a dilapidated balcony, a young girl in odd clothes gives Joyce the evil eye, a red paintbrush held at her throat.
You could be wrong, but from here it appears as if she's running the brush across her throat in a soaring motion.
Wonderful.
You got reputation, lady. So, what does that point to Cindy the Skull?
The girl in the old lady rags.
Yes.
Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infraculture.
Infraculture.
Yes. You and I belong to the supraculture. We're common, the herd. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurant, those are all too popular for the girl in the old lady rags.
Interesting.
She prefers a fantasy world, an infraculture with its own dress code and vernacular. It is
Sounds
an
like a
illusion,
teenager.
I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture.
I see. I understand everything. Make it more complicated. Make it more complicated somehow.
I can't. That's how simple it is. One may dye their hair green and wear their grandma's coat all they want. Capital has the ability to subsume all critiques into itself. Even those who would critique capital end up reinforcing it instead.
They want to be their own cattle. I understand.
All right. What next?
Suddenly, you're not so sure you're part of the superculture.
I think I may be part of an infra culture.
And what would that be?
Oh, I don't know. I just feel it.
Ah, yes. That is what counts, I suppose. For my part, I was more of a new girl.
A new girl.
The new. A cultural era. And the name of the decade it ravished, the 30s. It came out of post-revolutionary Revachol. It was ultra-liberal.
You don't
It
say.
involved lots of partying, as you might imagine, and champagne-coloured everything. By the looks of it, that would have been when you came of age. Now.
Sounds fun. Just can't remember a thing.
Wasn't it Guillaume Le Million who said, if you can remember the new, you weren't there?
Really? If you could remember the new, you weren't there, meaning you're old.
For some reason, your mind is a veritable repository of Guillaume Le Million lyrics,
Really?
trivia, and B-sides. But the time to explore this is when you're alone, facing a mirror perhaps. Right now, it would derail the reality lowdown.
All right, that's it for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
What? Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes.
Nice
why,
fraps?
yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat,
Yeah.
while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities.
Yeah.
These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible.
Okay.
Within reason.
Yeah, so?
Now look at you. You misery-clad simian. Barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
And that stops me from asking for money. How?
You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too.
Uh, I am a G-damn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough.
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Oh, fine. I can't. They won't let me. Alright, whatever. Auto saved. I didn't ask her for money. Oh gosh, I have so many tasks. The smoker on the balcony. Visit, alright, 28. There's something she wants to tell you. You just have to present her with your badge, which I don't have a badge. Gotta track down my gun. Who made the crime calling report? Keep searching for the caller despite lacking any obvious leads. This may take some time. And then find a way into the secret passage. So I'm a 5 at Sorry Cop, and I'm a good cop, bad cop. Alright. So my name is unknown because I still have it. They wanted to give me Sorry Cop, but I didn't want it. I didn't want Sorry Cop. I can aim for a better cop. What's this? Jamais vu? Derealization? The 15th Indo tribe. Oh yeah, these are things that like I. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get the bow collector. Okay. Wow, I have 4 hours to do these things. Right, whatever. Let's go. I gotta level up. Can I level up more being suggestive? Level cap reached. Empathy. Let's see. Hey, endurance? Ah, yes. I want it. I want endurance. That's gonna come in handy. Septum kills. Alright, what else you got? On the map. Yeah, so I was using my my controller, but mouse and keyboard seems to open up a lot of this for me. So you got mirror, encyclopedia, the hanged man, which I'm still doing. Still trying to get this. But maybe getting that endurance is gonna help me. Alright, let's get out of here. The old woman. Alright. What was this? No.
You hear someone walking around inside a poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Yeah, this is what please.
Do I have to open the door? Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
Hey, knock again.
A poor communard from the looks of it.
Do I have to open it?
Oh,
Do
she
you
won't
have
let
a
us in.
warrant?
Let's go.
It's generally...
Alright, leave. Alright, let's see. Where were we? We went into this place and we picked up some stuff. I can't pick up that bust, right?
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with
Alright, no problem. We did this. Let's get out. What I'm trying to do is get to that other apartment from before. This one? I think it was above. Nothing in here. It's just a toilet. You had to follow me in the bathroom, huh, Kisage? What's your name again? Kitsuragi. Oh, here's the balcony. Okay. Did we search over here already? Okay. And there was no way I could get up here, right? Like click up there. Am I able to walk over there? No, I'm not able to get over here. No, blocked. Was there any... There was this door.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. No one answers.
We should return tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Alright, well, I'm gonna make a quick note. Return to number 28. Balcony. Balcony. Number 28 at 2100 hours. What day? Day 2. Okay. Alright, leave. What else can you do here? Oh, I could get closer. Okay, cool. I can see what the fuck is going on here. So you can't do anything for the balcony. How about, alright, let's just exit. I need, maybe my endurance can do something about the corpse now. I really want to take it down, examine it for physical evidence. I can't come up here. There's something over here I can't touch. Well, there's a hatch there. Can't go this way either. Alright. I can't go into this. So many places just blocked off. Goes over here. And I can't jump up here? There's no elevator, no. Yeah, coño, fuck him up. So funny. Coño. Right, that's where we interview the lady. Oh, and there's nothing here, like you can't talk. What is this? This is a bird? Yeah, you can't talk to the bird. Alright, well, we'll get to this part of the streets. Okay, roundabout north. Nothing's here, right? Like, I don't see anything highlight. Better mouth your watch around me, boy, hick. Wait, well, who are you? You know Coño? You hear the distant squall of seabirds. Okay. Can I talk to this person? Nothing I can't do. See, I'm the job for every man. Oh, well, I'm gonna take your shit. Okay, next. What's down here? Yeah, I kind of want my controller. Continue. Yeah, I can move faster. What's this?
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Look closer first.
The faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions. Just chips in the sandstone.
Okay.
They look pretty ancient.
Kim, look! Bullet holes. Point to the chips in the walls. Someone has been shot, or cops. We should solve it.
There? Those are old.
What do you mean old?
These bullets were fired during the revolution, over half a century ago. They do not warrant investigation.
Okay, what can you tell me about the revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Oui. Ho ho. Let's go. Alright. Oh, I can't get any further this way. A little hopping on the things now. What about this side? Nothing. It's like a smiley face right there. You're drunk and I can't interact with you, but I took your shit. I feel better though. Oh, what's this? Oh, wait. Can we... This coin-operated viewer has been banged up inoperable. Alright, can't use that. These people over here, there's no interacting with them.
Have you no shame? Whining about it back every
no.
time you bring out the measuring tape.
Wait, what? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape?
René, you are man
Run.
with a fork in a world of soup. Please.
A
let's just
fork
try to
in the
enjoy
world of
game,
soup.
all right?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration.
Really?
You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
Stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a
Hey.
ball.
Rosie.
Grab a ball and
Playing bowls.
don't ask questions. Shoot
Should I
first.
exit the game?
Ask questions never.
Alright, fine. Alright, I got this. Bowl time.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Oh wow. Alright, let me use my high hand eye coordination. Was that a success?
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work.
Alright. Feel the ball. Wait. What was this? Oh, I got +2 modifier. Feel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored.
Oh, is this like hurling? No.
Yours would only
What is
be
it called?
covered with
I've seen
bumps
this
of
before.
learning and scars of victory. Already,
people play
your muscles
this.
are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity.
I'm the ball
The
man.
man ball.
The man
ready.
ball. Take the surroundings.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
Man and ball. There's a time for a last glass of word. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion, a fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency.
The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. Be the bullet. You mean be the ball?
Merde! Bordel de merde!
Shit.
A whorehouse of shit. It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters, probably
Right.
24, and then some. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
What the hell is your problem?
Not a weak right. Not a weak right tricep, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
I'm sensing anger and I don't understand why.
Vandalized our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 bull.
Petanque. 5 bulls. Sorry, no, are we good? P-tank. I thought it was shot put. Yeah.
It damn well isn't. It's petanque. You ruined a petanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Exactly.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Alright, fine. I'll fix
Good.
this.
Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Yes, why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about the murder. You never know. He might know something. This is a good vantage point.
Do anything about the man hanged in the backyard of whirling in rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. but this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals.
In Martinez, the Union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with
Cop
cops.
is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
Oh, what about policewomen? Let's go.
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
Oh, shit. You saying that women can't be out in the field? There are no duties RCM women couldn't carry out.
But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has
Nature-
made them more fit to perform certain more challenging tasks. Don't you?
Nature,
Officer?
in her wisdom, says that you shouldn't judge others. Why would you presume to know what nature says? No, I don't think there's any evolutionary inequality at play here.
Really, officer. Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top.
What is average? What is normal? What is
Gender
these
equality
things?
is a very noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail. But I do not wish to discuss this matter further.
You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Okay. Does it have anything to do with all the bullet holes I've been seeing around?
Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Okay, it's a crater left by artillery fire. Why? Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Really? And who are the communards again?
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
Okay, and did you use against them? Maybe we can do this. All right.
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
I see.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mass
Suicide.
anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't so, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Okay. I don't understand. This side bomb. Wait. Wait. Why shell them here in Martinique?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. And to
Beachhead.
soften the commies up first.
The beachhead.
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
Okay.
Mountainous was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Okay. Sounds grim. Thoughtfully and turn to look northeast.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Fun.
Ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Hangy. Okay. The coalition.
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil.
I see. Is that why everything is so bombed out? That explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
That's how it should be. Saw socialists paving the way for the hard-working class to take over. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess and now they rule us? This coalition seems quite... communists just don't understand how money works. Let's see. Foreign powers clean up our mess and now they rule us.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains,
Drinking
I
this.
would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisell had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. For this is just what the commies wanted. This was the plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
And who was this Fracesso?
Damn Frisell. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
Okay.
He slouches as he says that. It makes him smaller, admitting they left the king to the mob.
You mentioned Guem?
True king, in both blood and mind, led Revachol before Frisell. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Understood.
Wait, Joyce said William ran, and his nephew, Frizzle, was shot in his place.
Right. The commies didn't drive Graham out. He left when things got bad and left for Sizzle to take the hit.
This is communard propaganda. Guillaume would
Really?
never do something like that. He is Le Lion.
Really? What exactly is a suzerain?
Suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened.
Daddy's balls.
We took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Okay. Well, my composure is shot to shit, but I didn't have much. So, do you know anything about the man hanging in the backyard? No. Thank you for your time. Alright. I did that. What is this? Enormous bowls worthy of a real man. Okay. Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. Wait, what's that? The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Hey, hold on. Wasn't there an intercom here I could use? I can't use it now. Alright, is my endurance high enough I could take care of this guy now?
There he still is, looking right through you with his
Nope.
white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell, emitting it.
Turn away. Still not enough.
The trash container stands. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay. Pick up the
Not
rags.
much to see here anymore. Just the burnt apron and some kitchen towels.
Look under the boxes of
You
carton.
see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
Hello,
The
pickiness!
movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
That
The
further.
box falls into pieces in your hands.
The
Betty's
hugging
Soleil
bastard has
cereal. There are
arrived.
plastic pasta packages below. and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Alright, we did all this.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Thank goodness. You haven't really missed too much. Just been fondling between controller and keyboard as I try to play the game. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing next. The only thing, any clue I have now is you memorize the title. Lose 87 Radio City seems important. You still haven't gotten very far in this game. Yeah, it's a lot of reading. I just can't believe that this is a lot for one case. I'm trying to like right now. I've spoken to a couple of people, and then the game tells me I have to return at 2100 hours later tonight. So can I put the flashlight down? I'm just like walking around flashing people in the face. So I'm still kind of like, what do I do next? It's all about money, you know. Okay.
Can I help you?
So about the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
How much do I owe you again?
For the room, 60 real.
Okay. Actually, let me talk
Like
about something
what?
else.
I was really enjoying.
Goodbye. I was hoping to meet more people, but a lot of it is like a history lesson here. Oh, there's 2 more people here. I didn't think I saw them before. But I can't even navigate to them. Shame. Alright, what's upstairs then? The reading is making me a little bit sleepy. Okay.
The door is closed.
Right, try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Knock again.
Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
Much
Still
harder?
nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick.
Got it. Just glancing at me all you want. How about hers, place? Nothing. I could just play around with the doorknob. And this place? I could go in there. Alright, there's nothing here. Wait, hold on. Is that person downstairs? Or is it... Oh, wait, there's a new person downstairs. There's a couple of more people downstairs. Wait, I hear... Oh, it's because it's... It's now 7 o'clock. I see. The game has changed. It's 7 o'clock now. There's a new person here. Can I interact with her? You, I can't interact with you. So why these new people are here and I can't interact with them? Yeah, new people here and I can't interact with them. It's a shame. Alright, you want me to sing some karaoke? This feels right. You belong here. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes?
I think you should know that I can't remember anything. I think. Tell me about the case again. Let's
What
go
do you
with that
want
one.
to know?
The preliminary info
You mean
again.
like a brief? Do you want me to brief you? again?
Yes.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one
Ruminant.
had come to investigate.
Mm-hmm.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
And does the briefing say who the victim
A
was?
security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything about the
They
caller?
didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
So let me make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer.
That's right.
And would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
And why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
You want to hide the bird? You want to take the bird from that guy and hide it? Why? Why, Pinkiness? But could it be sexy? The case is probably diminished, but could it be sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was...
Because you're evil. Maybe there's a young woman involved.
Yes, it just so happens there's a beautiful blonde 19-year-old woman at the heart of this case. A rich one, in fact. Part of a murder sex cult.
Oh, Kusanagi, Kusaragi, you're such a liar.
The weary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
You're being sarcastic, aren't you?
Extremely.
It can still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even.
Dark
He's
twist.
basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit, then hit him with it.
Good.
Hey, hold on. Oh, there's nothing else I can talk to him about. I have to come back to him about a dark, sexy mystery twist. Alright, can I talk about you, Kusanagi?
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we make more rapport.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
Okay. Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Thanks
Your
again.
brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow.
Really?
It's like you're locked down.
Okay. What is happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
Failure. I don't have enough legendary. Okay. Fine. Give up. There's nothing to do. Wait, I don't have enough
The
legendary?
lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Where's legendary on this? There's no legendary on here. And yet, I don't see legendary on here. And yet he has legendary. His logic. Rhetoric. This drama, lie and detect lies. There's no legendary, and yet he has it. Interesting. Okay. Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're talking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
So you're saying that your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The
Really?
lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Alright. I wish to read his notebook.
Let's change the subject.
Alright, you seem to be following
Excuse
me.
me?
Just an
You
observation.
have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's
They
that?
say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Really?
Yes, but containers contain things, shiny things. They're interesting.
Really? Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Okay, let's leave. I wanted to sing at the karaoke machine, but I couldn't get it. Alright. I think I need a song to do it. Alright. I tried talking to this guy, butthead again. Alright, it's still nice. How about this lady? Can I speak to her again? Is she anything?
Hello again, sweetie.
There's nothing. Okay. Well, it's not like I really talk much with her. See, I'm kind of like trying to go through these options again. Oh, here.
An old call box with East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area. You hear the same waiting room music, but no one picks up the receiver anymore.
Oh, really? This low. Leave. Yeah, like certain things that I want to do, I have low, you know, options to do it. So I'm kind of like, I feel a little stuck. It's nighttime. No one's going to be around. Unless those kids are still around. Are they still here throwing shit? Or they left?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from
Right,
6
leave.
to 12 pairs have walked here.
Anything here?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Yeah, certain things are locked off to me. I can't even do it anymore because I couldn't do it before. So, kind of like confused. What am I doing here? Because I know, like, I'm waiting really for 2100, but at the same time, like, I can't believe that I can just walk around and do nothing. Yeah, this lady. Then we were gonna look
You see
here.
a setup-
Pull the curtains open.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards. Your
Let's go. Okay, well, you go over there, lady. We're gonna take a look. Ghostly silhouettes of hair dryers. Vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Merely looking at that unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. What? And this
A
wards.
heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Oh, it's low. Broke into the communal apartment. It's so low, and it's a the threshold is too low. Unlock the door with the key.
After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room.
Kim, Kisanagi, you should go first.
Detective, you're the one in charge.
Yeah, okay. How convenient. I'm in charge at this point. What's this? Sand is dripping from this punching bag. Smells like leather and sweat. What's this one? The poster says Cititis Fortis. The rest is worn off. Here. Worn out wall bars. They look unsafe. Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna try to lift this.
A barbell lies on it's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them.
Lift
There are
them.
no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
It's a trap. Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the
You're
barbell.
right. The weights may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of bastard would just remove the collars? It should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't.
Wow,
No
it's
one's
so
supposed
noisy
to come
outside.
here anymore.
Alright, let's leave. I just want to hurt myself, right? The game just wants me to hurt myself with that roll. Alright, what else we got here? Upstairs. Never mind. What is this? The hallway is blocked by old window panes and debris. Ooh, what's this? A bird? Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Alright, what's this? A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Okay. The music is eerie. Alright, airship rotors covered in spiderwebs. They remind you of blades. What's that? Looks like the remains of the 24th window repair shop. Why is the sound getting weird? Oh, let's take this money. A naked mannequin torso, a strange yellow color. Alright. Oh wait, this leads upstairs. What's this? But where are the clothes it used to display? What's... Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't get ahead of yourself. What's this? No, stop. Wait, okay, first let's check this out. What's this?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes, like some ancient cave mural.
So Project Dreadboard.
Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic, translucent welkins, with organs shining under
Is she
their
writing a
skin,
book?
and
Like
even
she's writing a fiction
welkins,
book?
hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. You should adopt one of those welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man.
This is a
but a
drama.
welkin.
I'm an actor.
One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the welkin. This is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist.
Supremacist.
The note says all non-Welkin races will be purged. The Haldor,
Really?
the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
Awful.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think.
Really?
Even if it's just for games.
Some roleplay. And who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
One of them is a Welkin supremacist.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard too.
Really? Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from Welkins.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
Alright, inspect
The
the
photo
photos.
collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in.
Go detective? Yeah, right.
Entire oceans have been
This
frozen
is
from shore
forever.
to shore.
So much
There are
information
pictures
in
of
this game.
settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones.
No wonder this game has like a long to beat, time, because it has a lot of detailing in it.
You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine,
Ooh,
much needed
it's
wrist.
almost eggnog season.
A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Inspect the
This
schedule.
is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. Minimi stands for a mini-meeting. It's
Mini-me?
part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
Okay, keep reading. What
As
happened?
time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Continue.
Looks like they didn't make it.
Okay, the lieutenant looks at the frigid ice field of nothingness.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Inspect the notes.
Handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: Call in, Tune Out, Wirral Untethered, and Heat Death of the Universe. The full text reads, "Heat Death of the Universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Okay, wait. So this is what, D&D? What is this? I keep trying to inspect this.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
The radio
Okay.
computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
What he means is that these things cost money. Why would anyone just leave it behind?
Good question.
This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
Do you think I should turn it on?
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
Well, I'm turning it on.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Right, look into the
It's
compartment.
empty, like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
Somebody took out the hard drive?
This is where the memory should go.
So I couldn't even play anything.
Nothing happens. Something's missing. There's
Yeah.
no tape in the player.
Needs to play. Print?
Nothing
Nothing
happens.
happens. Nothing. Okay. so I'll leave. Because there's nothing that I can do with that. Alright, what else is here? Scribbled across a notebook. Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. So she was hiding all this shit back here and she didn't want to explain herself? Oh, some extra money. What's this? Blue velvet soft touch, moth bitten. What else is here? Skis from the slipstream printed on the laminated top layer. Okay, still router bearing slipstream logo. There's nothing else here, right? It's like empty. Is this Emma's Ateliers? Let's keep going. Okay. I don't know why she was determined that we not go in here. We're just digging into this person's home now. There's a bear. Oh, some money. There's some magnesium, health item. There's a bear. There's a bear. A fridge bear. What is this?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
What is this? Is a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
Yeah,
No
he's
one has
peeking
used
inside.
it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other.
Really?
Near the smoke chamber, upstairs. The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
Okay.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm checking. I'm hallucinating. Or maybe it's the I hear the murderer of the hangman talking. I'm not sure, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? You should investigate. See if someone's upstairs.
Ooh, physical instrument. I have only a 42% chance. Do you fall in love with Kim? Kim? Not really. Kim is... how can I say? Kim is like... what did they say? Like a wet fish. Is it? Like a dead fish? I don't know. Kim is just so... blah. Smear your hands with coal. Smear your hands with coal. Those voices I heard. Maybe it's an entity. No, it's not an entity. Kick it with your foot. Hello? I would do this, but I'm not. You may retry it. Let's see. Let's try it.
Something
Success.
you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
Dead. Ah, I hear a woman's voice. This is please, who's there? I summoned the ghost of the identity. Hello, are you there? Speak to me. Wait. What do you usually say in Phasmo? Hello, are you there? What's your name? Talk to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
Aha!
you hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
Really?
After you, officer.
Okay, leave. Well, let's see what else we have. The wall collapsed, inaccessible now. Okay. So, there's a curtain upstairs I can go to. What is this? An ice cream maker. Defrosted and unplugged. This?
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment
bear.
in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red.
I would love a fridge like this, as long as it's
The
working,
bear
or an
looks
icebox.
oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
Well, I wouldn't want a taxidermy though.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
All right, crack
A
open the
gust
door.
of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Okay, relax, Kim. Relax, Kitsuragi. It's a fridge.
Just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge.
Yeah, relax your hand. Face the warm light of the
Let's
open
take a look
fridge.
inside.
Now you want to look.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Okay, take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Okay, and examine the ice cream wrappers in there.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
Okay.
Paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
Alright, what is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnivore?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
Yeah,
The
it's still
fridge
on.
buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
Close the door. Well, I mean, I could tell the lady she's paying money on this bear that she doesn't really need to. Where? What? I thought I saw something. Oh, here it is. The wind howls in from the coal chute above. Okay. I see the stairs going up, but Kim, get out of my way. Oh wait, I can go here. What's over here? Still stuff. What's this? Flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. Okay. I could keep going that way. What's here? Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. And this one. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. And what's here?
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Look around the secret. Where are we?
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
Cash. Alright. Look, there's a hole in the wall. We have found glory, Kitsunage.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
No, you do it, honors.
Sure. Okay, here's some more rifles. None of these seem to be working. No,
He reaches his hand in.
an old Belmagrave rifle. That's rare to find in such good order. Seems to no longer be functional, but still rare. Here,
Thank you.
it's yours, officer. You found this place.
I got a gun. Alright, nice. Where are we? Alright. What does this mean, a rifle here?
Means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
Useful in the future in what? I mean, if it's an old rifle, wouldn't it be risky for me to shoot it? But fine, then I will hold on to it, but maybe I can sell it, or someone might be interested in pawning information for it, right? Let's see, what else is here? A frozen ice cream maker that's still running. Like, everything is still running here. This woman did not complain about her electricity bill being so much, running a bookstore with like books.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Leave. I'm not gonna touch those right now. What's up here? Intercom wires running into the breaker box. Oh, another. I got an insane mesh tank top. Okay. Are we going further inside? You can keep taking some cash. What's this? A cellar window, people's feet shuffling by on the street. Okay. We didn't come this way. Did we? We did. No. Okay, now we can go through this way. Okay, so we go here. So where's the way to that lady? She said that she moved the curtain, right?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it.
Alright. Alright, can we? Kim, thank you. Get out of the way. It's following behind me so closely. Alright, whoa, wait. This is new? No, this is old. What is this? I didn't see this map.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
How do I know about Kadran mosaic tiles are supposed to look like?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
Okay, what am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
Really? So what, are we doing something
I
magical?
think so. The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap.
Really? So who's the game master?
Someone very important.
Who?
A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Il Mara. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
The cost of air with alone must have been huge.
Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else?
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Alright, well, this lady said she pulled a curtain so I can come up, but I don't see what she's talking about.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Someone tried to exercise the curse using technology? No. Looks like an undercover counterintelligence program. I mean, It's just a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making? I mean, it's definitely an RPG. But maybe they were communicating it in a different way so that if anybody were listening in, they wouldn't attract attention. Let's see.
No, that's not it. I think
Yeah? Tell me.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
Let's go.
it looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Okay, how were they planning to do that?
2 call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of
So
ceremonies
it's
of sorts.
Serenade's D&D.
Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
Okay. And then, has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Grad, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Mm-hmm.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
Among the Ruins is
But I
right.
don't think anyone has attempted to create an interinsulary game before. We just don't have the technology.
And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway.
Welkins. Yeah, I knew
Role-playing
it.
People love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the We Were board game, with hit death thrown in.
Okay.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real.
Immediately.
This game is too good to be left.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Alright, wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but
The world is cold and lonely. This could keep it company. Let's finish it?
it's too late for that, I'm afraid.
Alright.
Okay, let's keep
Let's keep
moving.
moving. Yeah, alright. Well, did I look in here? No, but I found the schedule. There was where is the curtain this lady's talking about that I can come up to the next floor? So I'm looking for a curtain. She said that she moved. I can come. Oh wait, what happened here?
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Look, the skis and rotorblades both bear the same Slipstream logo.
Really?
It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
Oh, what a strange leap of machine. But the question is, why did they start with which did they start with, and which did they pivot to?
That's a good question.
Yeah, strange leap of imagination. Yet they still failed. How sad. That's just like we don't know anything for sure,
Reality is ruthless.
isn't it? Yeah, where are we going here? Is there some way I can get into this room? Oh yeah, I got into this room. That's where I came from. But where is the curtained off room that this lady says that she opened for me? Is it up here? Yeah, it is. Okay. I found her. Now what's up here? She was in a puddle of melting snow. The floorboards creak. What's up here? A postcard. Okay. Alright, so this curtain is gone. I'm just gonna be sneaking around while you do your thing. This tray is full of dice and colorful polyhedral dice, hundreds of them. Then this one, the candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice. Are you the game master?
Hello, I'm Nia.
She's a bird-like woman, sits on a throne of tools with emerald light shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
Really?
So what kind of die are you looking for?
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Yes. Hold on. What do you mean by Milius? Yeah, you were listening to your Bilios?
Yes, a Mili is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
I see.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
Understood. You must have me confused with someone. I haven't knocked on your window. Why are you asking about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker.
Novelty
Tell me
dice
the name
maker.
of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
You can make a living off of that?
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Maybe I'm not really sure why I'm here. Also, no, I was looking for something else. Answers.
Answers? How strange. These days people only come to me for dice and role-playing games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how helpful I'll be, but go ahead and ask.
Right. Let's
It
see.
almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites. No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
I'd like to order a dice ring. What do you know about the man who was lynched? How did, let's start with, what do you know about the lynching?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Really?
The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
She didn't say that. She said she didn't know him.
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
What do you mean by daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard.
Really? Well, how you know if there's something's going on if you're not looking out there?
During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
Really? You never took your eyes off the work to look out the window?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
It's light here, but dark in the yard at night.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
Really? Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
Okay, I see. Thank you for your answers.
Anything else, officer?
Yeah, how did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items.
So where are we anyway? What is this place?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know. But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
You pay no rent?
Creative.
When she arrived here, there was no room anywhere else. She must have known the other businesses.
Okay, I've heard this place is cursed. Did you know that people call it the doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Really? Then how do you explain what happened to all those companies then?
It's just capitalism. We only hear about tales of success, so it's often surprising to realize how many ventures actually fail.
Piliance is the one who sent me. She's convinced the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady?
Plaisance.
I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
The curse is just bidding this time. If I don't know, no. Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers, and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going.
Right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
So hold on, the whirling is part of the doomed commercial area?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East of the Commerce Central project.
But it's still a separate building. The malicious energies can't reach there.
And there is me. I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
Okay. And it's because you're competent and dedicated to your craft. The curse doesn't affect people like you.
What, so the curse only affects people with poor work ethics?
Yeah.
What you're describing isn't a curse, it's capitalism.
I'm starting to see that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else?
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's
Really?
been thorough and truthful, as far as we can see.
Very low. Do you know what happened in the other tenants? Everyone else is gone.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
There used to be a hair salon here, right?
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad. It's not about the haircut, it's about the confidence.
Okay, what's wrong with a bit of experimenting? The customers should have been more open-minded.
I guess it just wasn't the time yet.
Alright, what happened to the gym?
It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemitep's boxing club. A community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
Who was Artemit?
A kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
Well, maybe that's what Kuno needs, a community-centric boxing club.
Kuno? Who's Kuno?
The little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies.
Oh, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth? Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard. I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
How did that community project work out?
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
It's not really full of that. No one would store their drugs like that.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
Okay, so what's up with the broken windows?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day.
Really?
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
The business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milias. Who would have guessed?
What's the snuff milieu?
Yeah.
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
So cool, very cool about debris, but what's a snuff milieu?
It's a Sub Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
Snuff?
Nothing changes in her tone as she says that, as if it's just another piece of information to lay.
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Right.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
Okay, did someone here make stuffed animals? I saw mounts lying around.
You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs.
Damn.
Anything else?
I found creepy mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
Insect rights activists? What in the name of?
The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
Okay, but insects don't have, they got what they deserve, making clothes out of what? I'm glad that someone took care, but insects don't have, well, I'm glad that someone took care of the little guys. I like insects. They got what they deserve, making clothes out of beetle wings is a horrible idea. I don't know, man. I kind of like bugs. There are a lot of them.
Actually, insects do have brains. But yes, I understand what you're saying. I think the protesters took it a little too far.
See, I didn't want to say that insects didn't have brains or feelings. I wanted more or less to say that, you know, there are enough insects that you can organically breed enough so that you can use them to make clothing. But fine, whatever.
As she shifts around, you notice several dead flies on the windowsill in front of her. Legs up.
Looks like bug is back on the menu, boys. Yes, exactly. Alright, so as she shifts around, you notice several dead flies on the windowsill in front of her. Legs up, they're not moving.
Anything else?
Okay, so I found the, wait, what's with the rotor blades and skis?
They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money.
Sounds like these Digicoin types.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
Really? Interesting. What do these transmissions say?
The usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them
for
just
years.
as soon as he returns.
Men like that are a curse.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47.
Really?
I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now, I guess.
Okay.
They were just the props. Why return
I
them?
return them. Oops, sorry, wrong button.
Maybe you could make a sword out of one. No,
Huh.
wait. Forget it. It would take too long.
I found a strange
Fortress
machine.
Accident, the radio game studio. They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then.
1 second.
I even saw two of them getting
right back.
fisticuffs over Wiro.
Hello, welcome on in, John the Lowbrain. I'm just taking a quick moment to walk away for a second. I had my doorbell ring, so I'm just gonna. Wait, are you a streamer? I can go ahead and give you shout out. I just need to take a quick moment, and I'll be right back. Alright, just give me a moment. I'll play some music in the meantime. Something a little bit more catchy. But just give me a moment. I'll be right back. Just because my doorbell rang. There you go. Some music. Maybe a little bit something less hype. It seems like we're doing a little bit of a low-key vibe here with the game. You can see my mouse moving with the flashlight moving. All right, there we go. I'll be right back. Just need to take a quick second and do something.
Strange, yeah. Doors are all
Oh, shit.
No! No!
You see that? That's how this
Saturday
works.
lived. Saturday
No,
fucked the
Saturday.
dog.
In front,
The bees!
and the dog will kill them
Bye,
instead.
bees.
No.
That's why I lived.
I tried so hard
That's
to
what
close that
delicate.
door.
I was not ready for the beast.
Revenge is sweet.
This is what I was.
Like,
Yeah.
stung by
damn
it.
it.
What
Like it
happens
has
when
the
you say
mechanics.
it's quiet?
Frick.
So much for it being quiet. We just changed the shit.
I don't
Yeah.
have
You can see it, it's lying.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh.
Gosh.
Lilu is pro at this. Okay, well, thanks again, Llama Thulu. That's you keep it at like a really crazy time.
The way the egg popped when you died.
Oh.
It's inside.
Yeah, I feel
I didn't
like
know we could open doors.
What? Oh my god.
I feel like my inside.
Oh, the giant's
popped.
here.
Okay.
Oh, the giant's on the hill. It's up there.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Bob! No, run! Back away! Ah! Okay.
Truck coming up on the dirt. Watch out, Queen A. Coming up on your right. Oh my god.
Sneak attack!
Did she hit you?
Hit her!
You okay, man?
There was no damage.
I just gave her a little smooch in the side, you know?
There was no damage on my end.
I don't think I had any damage either.
It's me.
What's wrong with Saturday?
What
I can't function like this.
Wait,
What the fuck, Ray?
Go around the side here.
Oh my god, my eyes. My eyes.
Guys,
Oh god.
Oh, I'm doing the Macarena over here. Ooh.
outside.
I don't know what's happening. with
This
Saturday.
is the worst.
Atriox! Oh, okay. Are you here? The store?
Welcome in, small streamer connects. Everyone who came on the raid, welcome in. Been to this
Like that, like the tree thing. Like a hairbrush.
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 Look at
Oh,
that.
story tree? And engine? Coffee mug?
Coffee mug? Oh
I
no.
don't know. Where's the coffee mug? Oh, there it is.
I don't
Oh, no?
trust these people.
What's the coffee mug say?
I got the coffee mug. It's the
I found Tweedledee chained up to a post. That was your doing, correct?
Yeah.
do my job.
Well, I don't know why you detained him. Dee was at the Trip Trap when Snow was left at the woodlands, so he couldn't possibly be involved in this mayhem. Bluebeard's currently interrogating him, and he hasn't said anything useful.
There's two of them, Dee and Dumb. And they've been snooping around every crime scene I've looked at.
That doesn't mean they're necessarily involved in the murder.
No, what the hell? What the fuck? What? What the hell? Shit.
We needs to go. He's getting away.
Alright. Come on, puppy. Alright, what's this? Yeah, go eat dinner. Don't worry, you're not missing me much because this is gonna be an all-day stream. It's rainy weather day. It's the day where nobody wants to hang out. Hey! So that means Dally gets to stream all day, but then she also has to be wary of packages and people at my front door. So, but while that is happening, I get to come back and do some more streaming.
It was your fault.
So, not only am I streaming now, but then we also have
She's reliving her
Man
past.
Madan later tonight with Serenade
lied to
GS.
me.
So no worries.
You told me that.
Leave and you can come back later tonight. Because this is going to be a split between a 12-hour day stream. Let me see. I'm going to be like streaming here now for 6 hours. And I'm going to start again for another 6 hours later today. All right. Where are we now? We're doing this. Alright, also fishing is on. So if anybody wants to fish, enjoy some fishing. I'm gonna keep the music going, because I kind of like the music in the background. Alright, so, Fortress Accident, the radio game studio. She closes her eyes as a moment of remnant of a memory lights up on her face. They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over the reroute. Okay. And I'm sorry if I walked away there for a second.
Serious things. The mind is the drawing board of history.
John, I walked away because somebody was at my door. I'm back now if you're still there, and if you want to tell us if you've played Disco Elysium before, please let us know. I'm interested. I only walked away because of, in real life stuff. It just invades my stream! Right, puppies? Right, puppy kitty? Yeah. Y'all invasive things. Alright, so, fantasies are serious things. The mind is the drawing board of history. This reminds me of one time somebody was telling me, like, if I really wanted to learn more about D&D, I should watch the Tom Hanks movie with D&D. And I'm like, this movie is so old. It's like the 80s? I don't know. It's like so old. I was lucky if it wasn't black and white, but still. It was like an old movie. So I had to watch that for me to understand what D&D was. I think it was called Dungeons and Dragons or something like that. And it was about Tom Hanks losing their mind because they started to get really into D&D. And so my friend told me to watch it because they were telling me that how in that era, I think it's the 80s, that people were afraid of D&D because they actually thought D&D was like a mental issue. And so I was like, oh, really? Wow. Okay. Enough with that. Let's go on.
They certainly took their work very seriously. even if they seem to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean liberal? What happened?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
And what went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
You did hear them talking at times, huh?
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
From what I've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
That's bad. I would have supported them. The project looked great. That's right. You're right. They should have just tried harder. They had everything they needed to succeed.
Still, not everyone is going to make it. That's the nature of the game.
The result is 1 on a 20-sided die.
Anything else?
Wait, hold on. What does that mean? My result, easy success perception. 1 on a 20-sided die. Okay. Okay. There was a terrifying taxidermied bear in the cellar.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here.
Okay, come up with a story. Let's go.
The place was owned by 2 guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Really? What were the other ideas?
Indeed. What were the other ideas?
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth.
Really?
And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. What did they expect? 20 cents per hour is a dog's pay. I'm surprised they showed up to work at all.
Oh, but they did. They did show up to work, and not alone. There were also acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the ice cream stand. And they already had the bear.
What about the bear?
The bear.
It didn't work out?
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually, Ravishell ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glace 5000. Glace 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
Is the market doing its job?
Maybe, because the taxidermist who made the bear definitely wasn't. Doing his job, I mean.
How come?
He said that the bear was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. Called it Megatherian.
Hold on, I gotta download Man of Medan. I nearly forgot. I'm doing Man of Medan tonight. I gotta download it. I thought I did. I did, right? Oh, my console wasn't on. Alright, I'm downloading it now.
Sounds cool.
Megatherion?
Megatherian, a mega wild beast.
What's a mega wild beast?
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life. by telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
By telling you to do more drugs? I don't have a comment on drugs, let's say that.
Understandable. You shouldn't do them. You're a police officer after all. Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
Okay.
Anything else? Another
I-
failed business, perhaps?
I
I've
found the
been here
building.
for a long time.
I know you have. I found the building's intercom, but it's not working.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
So then the doorbell with the empty name card was yours?
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
Okay. Now the whirling in rags, is it part of the same building complex?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom.
Really?
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Doom commercial area. The darkness of this place is there, too.
I saw a name, East Delta Pinball, on the doorbell.
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure, before my time. I'm not surprised, however. My advice, don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, floriography, trick track, especially pinball.
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
Wow. Okay. A strange thing happened when I tried calling a company named Slipstream CSA. Someone answered.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years. Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore.
She said she was from Tricentennial Electronics.
Tricentennial Electrics?
Electrics, yeah.
It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
Would the kids be here 100 years ago to know that?
It's too real to be just a prank. Either we're dealing with a professional actress, or whatever happened, keep your cool. It's probably better to admit that it was a harmless prank.
Yeah, it may have been some sort of rare electrical anomaly.
Prank is more likely, no? Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity.
Alright, so a few more questions about the building.
Sure, I'm listening.
Do I have more questions about the intercom? No.
Sure, it's still the... Sure,
It's done.
I'm listening.
I had other questions.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
Why hasn't her business failed? I can't even get into that. Oh, can I order dice?
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Tell me about your most extraordinary. I'm sorry, I don't actually know what a die I want. It's a normal die for me. I'm looking for something to help with my work. Actually, I need some more time to think. Yeah, something to help me with my work.
I think I have just the right one for you.
Really?
You're a police officer, right? Here, catch. They're a gift from me.
A beautiful woman tossing you a gift. Whatever you do, don't overthink it.
I'm totally overthinking it.
You overthink it. Your hands can't agree what to do, and the two dice drop to the floor and scatter in opposite directions, like pearls from a broken string. The blue one disappears down the pit in the center of the room.
Ah, down the drain, like your career.
Wow.
I apologize, officer. That comment was unnecessary.
Pick up the red die.
That one is made of bloodstone with a lapis lazuli inlay. The other one was the inverse. They were a set, you see, but now the set is broken. It's a shame. They might have brought you luck. You definitely need luck in Martinez. Now, was there anything else?
Great. Thanks for giving me bad luck.
Wow, you work hard.
I do.
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Like a horse. A workhorse. For hard work.
What hard work do I do
Look
exactly?
You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
I fucking ride till I die, bitch. Let's go.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you've got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money.
Why does this look like a face hugger in my face? I guess I've made some gills, sure.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich?
Yes, quite.
Get out of here. You're a pauper. You work harder than anyone. Almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
Let's see. I don't know. Why am I so poor?
Because of the taxes. G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
I love this.
Almost non-existent in the Gotham estate. That is Revachol.
Thought there were no taxes.
You and I both, but they got those indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax. This tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus, there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you here. The Gotham estate's a myth. In total, the coalition government is taking
Okay.
98% of all your money.
Okay, are you sure? They seem like a pretty big number. This isn't helping me solve my money problem. It's only making me into a free market type. Chess. Opt out.
What are you, a racist? Don't be a racist. Be a cool immigrant, ultra-liberal free market advocate. Ride or die. Keep it street. This guy's appropriating the emerging boogie street lingo as part of his sales pitch for the free market economy.
I'm still not opting in. You're trying to sound like a bougie street youth to peddle me this stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, ain't it cool, Ryder?
No, it's not. I don't care. I'm not ultra liberal. Sorry, this game is trying to like pick a name for me. Not it. That's not it. All right, did we check everything here? All right, we took some of her money. We got some dye. Can we ever find the dye that we wanted? What's up here? Oh wait, this was the okay. We did this one. Yeah, we did this. All right. Oh, we listening to this radio frequency, right? Okay. What else is here? We could pretty much leave and then like tell this woman, we could tell the bookstore lady. It's not, she's just connected to the room upstairs. Look, bookstore lady, it's not haunted.
Well, don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus.
Yes. How was it?
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear.
The drama. Alright. Reaching life energy from this. Okay, honestly, a dump. Nothing to see. Just to see covers. Give out personal opinions. I should. Yeah. It's a failed businesses leeching life energy from this bookstore.
I knew it. Oh, such horrors that have been thrust upon us. But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
Yeah, I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Nea, and she's a novelty dice taker.
Novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She may be involved, but I don't have a. Wait, no. She's not. She's a businesswoman like you.
Understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down. She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
She's drama. She says there's no curse because there are too many inconsistencies. She said it's just capitalism banquet. Lie. The source is a taxidermist shop. He became involved in the arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirits down upon this. Honestly, I don't have any answers. Yeah, go ahead, lie.
Oh, how horrid. I knew something wasn't right about that place.
Yep, you knew it.
Tell me, did you find a way to break the curse?
Yep, this commercial area is doomed no more. I'm afraid that I can only identify the source, but you have to call some other No. Yeah, ID spooked it. The curse is. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. I trust my Seminese wards and charms kept you safe while you perform the ancient rites.
Yes.
What matters is that the energies are retreating. I can already feel the curse lifting. It will be a long time until we're fully free of it, of course.
Of course.
True.
Yes.
Brought a better psycho-emanation to this humble book.
I'm glad.
Small achievement.
I'm glad I assisted you with your
She so
spirits.
badly wants this to be over. She would have believed anything.
I know.
All right then. All's well that ends well. Should we return to our ordinary lives?
Yeah. What if I want to buy a book?
You were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Alright, well, farewell. Alright, we did our ding. What's this? I thought I saw all of this stuff. What is this? Is this something I could look at? There. Gift books and molten candy. Alright, let's go. Let's get the hell out of here. That did not lead us to anywhere much. Although it is 2100 and we are at day 2, right? No, we're at day 2, but it's 2100. So I think at 2100 we are supposed to be able to go knock on the balcony of apartment 28. So let's get to apartment 28. I love the battery life of this flashlight. Wait, what is that? Can I interact with this? Wait, what is this?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Alright, let's go. Conceptualize.
Because this is no ordinary wall. It is sublime. Look at it.
Look at it.
The colors.
The colors. Let the conceptual joy flow into your pupils and blossom into thoughts in your brain.
All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of warcraft, color peeled from
Warcraft. More! Oh, my morality was healed. Yes, Kim, I must paint this wall.
Huh?
He sounds tired of it all.
Yeah, get over it.
Cindy the Skull has all the necessary materials. Talk to her.
Yes, draw nourishment from this beauty.
Sure.
I must talk to Cindy, get necessary materials from her. Add more beauty to the wall. Alright. Now while we're here... Wait. Oh, that little shit is here. Okay. Alright, let's get to the balcony, right? Is the old lady gone? No, she's right there. Let's get to the... Wait, was this... Is this... River Shell. Oh, this is another spot. But I wanted to get to the balcony. Oh, yeah, I should have... Ugh, this has to be another way up. Up. What time is it? Yeah, it's only 7 minutes after. It should be... Wait, what's this? Waves crashing in the darkness. Okay. We've been here. Oh, wait.
What happened here?
You can't foreclose on an apartment with a hole in the wall. This looks... yeah.
It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here.
Except the stuff in the fridge.
Indeed.
Let's check the fridge. Oh, I already did, right? Okay. Alright, okay, fine. Where? Oh, here's the balcony door. There it is. Okay, now... Is this the little shit?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
No, I want paint.
What for?
For the apocalypse, I need to warn people. For art, it's for art, okay.
Well, if it's for art, but what kind of art are we talking about?
Alright, grand art. Art deluxe. The artsiest, the most groundbreaking.
Let me stop you right there, Piggy. You have no idea, do you? No idea. No brush? Fuck off.
You'll see. You'll all see and tremble.
Not to hold my breath, Piggy. You look like you'd suck. Everything, really.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Catch you later, Cindy. You're such a bitch. Alright, where does that put? Alright, how do I get to... the balcony? What's... Oh, wait, hold on. What's this? 100 feet... 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the grate. The rats of the city. Someone's been sleeping here recently. Cindy? Uh-huh. Enough coal to last for several winters. Smells of chemicals. Alright, what do we got here? Let's check your shit. Oh, I got some jeans. I got some coins here. I'll go through your shit. Keep calling me a piggy. Wait, can I get out of here? You know, shining your face. Where's the balcony? What's this? What's in here? Oh, take that money. Alright, this... Where? This is this side of the balcony. How do I get to the other side of the balcony? And she ain't gonna say shit. And this door I can't go through. Alright, I gotta get to another balcony. It's not this way. This has to be another balcony on another side. Balcony, there it is. You hear distinct traffic. Night is falling in the city. A maroon glow of light pollution raises from the east. Alright. Whoop-dee. Alright, that doesn't open. Let's see if this dude comes now.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced.
Knock.
No one answers.
Come on.
We should return tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? But it's already 2100.
We should return tomorrow.
So today is not enough. Crap. Shucks. Alright, well. I thought I was making progress. Like, how many days am I having this body hanging around? I can't get rid of it. I can't bring it down. It's not gonna freaking disintegrate.
Trying to sneak up on me again? Trying to snuff me?
Ah, whatever. You're the pig. I could check. I could check to see what people are doing at the place. Let's see. At the old bed and breakfast, what are people doing? Is there more people here now? Anyone I can conversate with? Anyone singing? I can't talk to anyone. No new people to talk to. No new people to talk to. This door, no.
The door is closed.
Try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a
knock.
Still, nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick
leave. Alright, nothing. Oh, let's go through this room. I wonder if he locked me out. Because I didn't pay the rent. I have no place to sleep. I'll just be working all night. It's fine. Fine. If I don't have any access to it, it's fine. It's fine. Lock me out. It's fine. Alright, what else is here? I can't, there's more people, and I just can't talk to any, like, not all of them. Some people are quiet. I gotta spend money to make money.
The worker is in a deep slumber.
Let's wake him up.
You gently shake his shoulder.
And it fails.
But nothing happens. This man...
Yeah, well, it's locked. Forget you, sir. Anything else I can do? I fail so many dice. Hey, what's this?
You see a heavy steel door with the door does not, but the cobalt blue surface feels rough to old cobalt paint. It leads to a side building adjacent to this one. The it leads to a side.
At least a side building, but I still can't access it. What are you gonna do?
Can I help you?
I need your trash container
Thanks.
key.
I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's
How
clothes.
strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Who else has keys to the trash
Trash
container?
collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself. Thank you anyway.
Wait, should I be insulting?
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Really? Alright, well, thanks.
Yes.
About the money I owe?
Yes. Have you got it?
How much do I owe again?
60 real.
Oh, whatever.
Yes.
I need a drink. Pour me
I
one.
have a shaker in my hand. Is this a shaker?
Yeah, shake the bird.
It's not a shaker. It's nothing. He's holding nothing. It is but an imitation.
Say nothing.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm not a bartender. I'm a cafeteria manager. Is there anything else you wanted?
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
Fine then, I'll find something else I needed. Goodbye. I would love to say I'm an alcoholically induced investigator. Alcohol helps me run the investigation. It does, though. Because I don't know where else I'm supposed to go. Let's see. What do we have here? I gotta level up. Will this level up help my endurance? Because it doesn't seem like any amount of endurance is helping me right now. Ooh, what is this? Alcohol. Alright, acts with fatigue. Alright, clothes. Oh, let's see. I could put on a mesh shirt. That looks sexy as hell, but let's try the suggestive. This is dramatic. Electric chemistry, god ass. Oh, I could have a god ass in these jeans. Yes, god ass. Hey, if I put this on. Wait, different. This is halogen noir. Okay, this will give me. Wait, this gives me what again? This gives me Captain Suggestion 1. All right, give me that. I'll put that on. All right. What else you got? Items here. Oh, are these things I can sell possibly? Prices, interactions. Yellow man mug. Map of martinis. Handwriting note from the fridge.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper.
Does it say anything interesting?
Let's read it.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff.
It belongs inside a radio computer.
It's like
okay.
a production schedule you found.
I don't know.
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Yes, let's go. Let's check it out. Let's see if we can get the information we need.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something.
Really?
Soft, yet crinkly.
Take that out.
Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seaguy, the apricot suzerainty, and processed in Sur-le-Clay into the apricot-flavored chewing gum loved by kids of today and yesterday. Something about it is familiar, and not only to your fingers.
Got it, got it. Awesome. All right, well. Let's get back in here, and let's see if we can get that mystery stuff, right? So, we were talking about... Let's see. This is the other fridge, right? We can't.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the
it's too
ice
cold.
is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here.
Really?
This is going to need something else. Some kind of super pry bar. Don't even try to open it with a regular pry bar. You're just wasting your time. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand.
Equip the pry bar by going to the Tools tab in your inventory. From there, you can equip it to a held slot.
I want to go to my library. I mean, where's my... Alright, leave. Let's see. Can I use a pry bar? Or... Let's see if I do this.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Let's unplug the black
one. Close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
It's black. It's not like it's red one.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Wait, like, yeah, why are you questioning me?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid.
But it's still too ice?
No.
Alright, I got it.
The pry bar by
Alright, leave. Alright, let's how do I get to inventory? Wait, yeah, give me the instructions. Sensitive, open, menu, inventory. There it is, okay. So weird. It wouldn't let me go there before. Items, tools. Alright, let's try it again.
This orange machine is dead still. Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping. Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring.
The pry bar is not strong enough.
In the distance, you hear water dripping.
Leave. I can't open it. I mean, what other ways?
This machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting. Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping. Turning the crank feels
That's it? I'm not satisfied right now. I hoped it would turn off and I could be at least able to open it.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red, watching over all the ice cream wrappers hidden inside its belly.
I didn't want to turn off the bear. Alright. Well, I can't open... I can't open this. Sad. I thought I had progress.
This orange machine is dead still. It
Alright, well, let's exit. Alright, and so with that, it is now 7 o'clock. And that means I have about an hour, 2 hours before we do Man of Medan. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this time and we're going to raid out. We're going to be back with Serenade GS, but let's see, who are we raiding out to? Who is... which one is streaming today? Who is streaming today? Oh, there's a man. There is the Lilus and Amandas. Let's see, is Amanda streaming too? Yeah, Amanda's streaming. So I'm gonna go to Amanda today. I don't usually get to go stream. I don't know. Get to read out. So this is where we're going. And I'll start the raid. Thank you all. I will be back
Run away.
in 2-3 hours. I'm just gonna need to stretch my legs, do things, and shower, and then we'll start to do a small stream on the Man of Medan. Spoopy games with Serenade. So, alright. Take care, y'all. Thanks for the stream, Deli. Thank you, Ollie, for being here. I will be back in about 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours. Okay. Bye, y'all.